Cooking with Sass. I am Vanessa. Today I'm making meatloaf. My youngest requested, Mom, can you make your meatloaf? And I said, of course. So he has his, he turns 8 today. So I gave him a big hug this morning before he went to school and just wished him well on his first day of being 8. Really, all I do, I buy the packets, the meatloaf packages. This one's store brand, but you can buy the one that says, you know, I think it's Lowry. If I said that right, Lowry. So I buy that. I used to buy that one, but you could save yourself a lot of money, or not a lot, but you know, it's like $1 less if you buy the store brand, and it tastes really good, just as good. It's the same stuff in it, so I mean, it's up to you what you want to buy. Just a money saving tip. Okay, so I usually make 1 pound of. I mix 1 pound of turkey meat and 1 pound of ground beef. Okay. But today, I invited the family over to, you know, to hang out with us for his birthday tonight. So I'm making 2 pounds of turkey and 2 pounds of ground beef. So with that being said, I have the turkey out. It's 2 pounds. I'm going to throw it. My other pound of turkey. And you can accompany this. I'm going to make later when I get off work, I'm going to make mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna make broccoli. I'm gonna bake some broccoli with this too. It's gonna be so yum. He's gonna be so excited when he gets home. I ran to Target real fast and I got him. He's into Darth Vader, so he loves Darth Vader right now. So 1 pound, 1 pound. Take the yucky off. Wash your hands. And then on the package itself. Oh, let me warm up my oven. Okay, so in the package, just follow the instructions on the back of the package, guys. On mine it says, let's see, $3.75, so that's what I put it at. It says about 55 minutes, but I always leave it at an hour just so it can get nice and toasty, and because it has the turkey in it instead of pork. I don't use pork, but you can add pork if you want. I would let it cook that 1 hour. It calls for some bread. I eyeball it, so I'm going to actually show you how to, I'm making 4 pounds. So for 2 pounds, I would do half a cup of milk, half a cup of oats. I use oats. I don't use bread. You can toast it up or cut it up and put it in here, or breadcrumbs, whatever you'd like. And I use 1 egg, okay? For 1 pound of turkey, 1 pound of ground beef. However, and 1 packet. Okay, that's what I do if I do just 1 pound of ground beef, 1 pound of, I'm going to do 1 whole cup of milk because I'm doing 2 pounds of ground beef and 2 pounds of turkey, okay? I got a really big bowl. So I'm going to put
1 cup of milk.
Cups of milk. I already had it ready. You can use any milk of your liking. I'm going to put 2 of these packets because I have 4 pounds of meat here. I usually just do 1, but I'm doing 2. So I usually do about half a cup of, I do about a 4th. So I'm going to do half a cup, so 3/4 of a cup. No, you know what? I'm going to do a whole cup. Why not? Because some already, of it already fell in there, so we're good there. So I did a whole cup of oats. You can use breadcrumbs. And then I did 2 packets. And I'm going to do 2 huevos. So I usually do 1 huevo for my meatloaf, but we have 4 pounds, so we're doing 2 huevos. Okay. I don't mix it. You can, give it a quick toss there. I didn't. So then, what I'm going to do, wash your hands, cochinas y cochinos, really, really well. Another thing too, guys, you can put fresh garlic in here if you'd like. I'm not going to, but I'll show you another time. This one, I'm just making it simple. Okay, so I have 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 pounds of turkey, 2 huevos, a cup of milk, and a cup of oats. That's what I use, okay? And then I'm going to use my hands. I wash my hands. I'm just going to scrunch it all up really good. I'm going to place it on a cookie sheet behind me, and then I'm going to throw it in the oven. The oven's at 375. I think I just wanted to share this with you guys because this is one of my family's favorite recipe. They always ask me for this, so Limey Meatloaf, here it is. This is my secret. I actually put turkey in it, okay? Not just the meat, because I have found that it makes it really tough if you just do ground beef. And then we're gonna do about a tablespoon of mustard. I'm gonna grab my hands and I'm just gonna gently mix everything together. Everybody's invited to the party. And just want to make sure the mix works well. The turkey and the ground beef mix really well together. Forever. Okay. Just give it a nice mix. And the kids love doing this. I just have them wash their little hands really good, and they love doing this. My huevos down there. Try to grab like a little bit of everything. Like I see meat here, and then I see my turkey over here, and I just kind of mesh it all together. See, and then I just do this number to get everything nicely mixed, and everybody shares. Everybody be nice. You don't want big chunks of turkey, because when you bite into it, then you can taste the turkey. And it's not too, like turkey, you have to really flavor it. Because it has some fat, but not like the ground beef. Oh, any meat, you have to flavor it, or it's not that good. Make sure you get the bottom too. Okay, folks, that's it. You can bake it on parchment paper. You can bake it on foil. Since forever and a day I've been baking on foil, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna line it up one. And then the other one I have in the back, I'm gonna line it up as well. Wash your hands, because you're about to grab some meat here. It's all evenly, it's a huge piece. Usually I just put, one in one pan, but since it's one huge piece, I'm just gonna divide it down the middle, grab it, put it on the cookie sheet. You don't have to spray it, because the ground beef already has a lot of grease on it, so don't worry about spraying, okay? You can if you want, have at it. You just don't have to, okay? And I'm gonna put that over there, scoop this over here, and then you just make a loaf. Mold it into a loaf, okay? I'm gonna top mine. I've heard people say, your meatloaf with ketchup. Yes, I do, okay? I like it that way. The kids love it that way. You can also use paste and put a little bit of brown sugar and a little bit of pinch of salt to, glaze your meatloaf. But I like ketchup. So if you don't like ketchup, do it the other way, or do it as you please. Okay? And then where's my ketchup? Oh my gosh, I'm doing another chihuahua look. I'll remove. Happily drizzle it all over. And this just tastes, it comes out really good, guys. You're gonna like it. It gets real moist in the middle. A lot of people don't like that way. Okay, I put a bunch. Ooh, my oven's in the back. It's saying, yay, Vanessa is ready. I'm gonna use my hand to just dress it up on the sides. To just, spread the love a little bit, but I like to put a lot of it. It gives it that extra, like, yumminess. I've been doing this for years, and everyone asks, what do you put in your meatloaf? So this is it, guys. That's it, Limey. Honey, this one's for you, sweetheart. That's how I do my meatloaf. Every time there's a birthday, they want the meatloaf. Birthday, anything. Meatloaf, Giovanni. So here it is, sweetheart. Midnight Meatloaf, funny story. This recipe was inspired. We went to, kind of funny. We went to The stove's barking at me. Okay, let me get my other one and then I'll share you guys the story. Okay, let me grab my other one. Let's do the second one. Okay, so this is the story. I made it. I remember I made it the first time. I was like, oh, yeah, no, I don't like meatloaf. Then I thought, you know what? This can be better. This is yummy. And I don't know when it was, but I remember that night. It was the day we were watching Alias. I don't know if you guys remember that show with Jennifer Gardner and Gardner. So we were watching Alias, and I think my oldest sister Fab, introduced us to the show. And man, I think it was like a long weekend, Memorial Day, and we were there for like 4 days at my little sister Patty's house. And let me tell you, we saw an episode, then another one, and we could not put it down. So this recipe actually was one of those, hey, Bonnie, we're hungry. So I thought, okay, let's go to the grocery store and so we can put something together. And then I thought, how about some meatloaf? And then that's when I thought, you know what? I wonder how it would taste. Because I had made it before with just the red meat and I didn't like it. It was really tough and just meat, a chunk of meat, and I didn't like it. And I mixed the turkey with the meatloaf with the ground beef. And you know what, guys? By the time we went to the store about 10, by the time we picked everything, we checked out and got home and cooked, we had dinner at midnight. And so this recipe was inspired that night because I made some turkey and some meat, and we've called it Midnight Meatloaf since then. So there's that. And so anytime they've asked, Tia Bonnie, or Bonnie, can you make your midnight meatloaf? This was that night. When you tell me you're hungry or you want a snack, my idea of a snack, if you tell me you're hungry, steak. You hungry? Let's get you some steak. You hungry? And I will run and get you a steak and make you a steak. So don't come to my house and tell me you want a snack because you'll end up with a steak. That night we ended up with midnight meatloaf. We ate meatloaf and it was midnight, so that's how that was inspired. And it's been delicious, guys, and it's stuck, and this is how I've been making it for over 20 years. And everybody loves it. This is one of the family favorites. And the secret is the turkey. That's all it is. And you know what, now that I think about it, I don't put bread in mine. I tried it before with bread. I don't care for the bread either. But if you like bread or breadcrumbs, okay. So I have my 2 meatloaves. That was my story I wanted to share. Like I said, I didn't grow up with this recipe. I just kind of thought I didn't like the way the original recipe called for. So I changed it up. I'll always look for a different way to change things up if there's already a recipe. And this is how it's been. A little bit of mustard, a little bit of turkey meat, and it comes out super moist, guys. Okay, I'm going to bake it, and when it's done, I'm going to come back and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I have what's left. See, yum. This is what it looks like after it came out of the oven. Let me serve it on a plate so you guys can see it. Let me cut it up, okay, so you guys can see it. Comes out so good. It's like moist in the middle, yet yummy, crispy on the outside. So that's why I leave it a whole hour in the oven. And oh yes, this is perfect. Exactly what my little gordito wanted. Perfect. Yes. And there it is, guys. Yummy, delicious meatloaf with your side of broccoli, your mashed potatoes. Those are fresh mashed potatoes. We'll do another video on those. And that's it. Easy peasy dinner. It took about maybe an hour. What the meatloaf took, the broccoli took about 30 minutes. We'll do another video. I already did. I need to put it up. And then, oh, my mouth is watering. It smells so good. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching Cooking with Sauce and hanging out. Have a blessed rest of your day. Hit the like button. Share, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you, everybody, for watching. Thanks for the comments and for the love. And we'll see you on the next one. Adios. Bye-bye.